Cristiano Ronaldo. He's not just a footballer. He's an icon, an unstoppable athlete, a hero to millions. Every step he takes on the pitch is calculated, every shot masterful. But this story goes beyond football. This is a night no one knows about, a night he never speaks of, the night he came face to face with death. It was 2017. One of the season's toughest away matches had just ended. The team had won, but they were exhausted. In the locker room, there was the relaxed buzz of victory. On the plane, a tired silence settled in. Ronaldo took his seat, leaned against the window, and gazed out into the darkness. The night sky was leaking into the cabin. He closed his eyes. Maybe he would sleep. Maybe he'd think of his son, Cristiano Jr. He looked calm, as always. But the sky was different that night. Roughly 40 minutes after takeoff, the first sign appeared. A light shake. No one paid much attention. It's normal, they thought. But within minutes, the sky turned. Dark clouds gathered fast. The cabin lights flickered. And then, a roar. As if the heavens had torn open. The plane suddenly dropped. And in that moment, time stood still. Overhead compartments burst open. Luggage crashed to the floor. Drink trays flew through the air. Some players screamed, some ducked down, hands over their heads. But him, Ronaldo, didn't move. As if trying to control not his body, but his soul. Hands clenched on his knees, head bowed forward, eyes closed. And then, a silent prayer. It wasn't just any prayer. It was the one his mother, Maria Dolores, had taught him as a child. The one he whispered before every match, quietly, secretly. But now, it wasn't a ritual. It was a plea. From the outside, he looked composed. But inside, he was battling fear. He was a footballer, yes. But above all, a man. And for the first time, he felt like he might die. The flight attendants were panicking. The pilot tried reaching the tower, but the connection was weak. This wasn't a few seconds of turbulence. This was a battle, drawn out, violent, relentless. The aircraft felt weightless, like it was being tossed in a void. Everyone thought the same thing, but no one dared to say it out loud. We might not survive this. Those minutes stretched like an eternity. Ronaldo's life flashed before his eyes, his childhood struggles with poverty, his first days at Sporting Lisbon, the day he met Sir Alex Ferguson, his transfer to Real Madrid, the pride in his mother's eyes, and his son, especially his son. His smile burned into Ronaldo's memory, and all he could think was, God, please, just let me see him again. The turbulence lasted 8 minutes, but those 8 minutes felt like a lifetime. Slowly, the plane stabilized. The cabin fell into an eerie silence. No one spoke. Only their eyes moved, eyes that didn't dare meet, yet shared the same fear. Ronaldo lifted his head. His eyelids were still heavy. A bead of sweat rolled down his temple. He exhaled deeply and turned to look outside. The black clouds had begun to drift apart. The sky was silent now. He had survived, but something inside him had shifted. The plane landed quietly in Madrid. No one joked. No one spoke of the win. As the team bus drove through the sleeping city, Ronaldo stared out the window. Streetlights passed one by one. The world still intact. Life still going. And now he appreciated it more than ever. The next morning, he was the first to arrive at training. On time, as always. Disciplined, as always. But something had changed. Before every match in the locker room, he'd close his eyes for a few seconds, place his hands on his knees, lower his head, and whisper that same silent prayer. No one heard. No one noticed. But he remembered. The night. The darkness, the shaking, the prayer. After that night, every match became more than just a game. Every goal, every sprint, every pass, proof that he was alive. Maybe, just maybe, the unshakable strength he shows on the pitch comes from the fragility he faced that night. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't die that night, but a part of him was changed forever. And maybe what truly makes him a legend is that he stood tall, even when the world was falling from under him. Because some heroes aren't forged in stadiums. They're forged in the silence of a night when no one is watching.